It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Now, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason. Can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. On first down, here's Burrow. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third down, and they need to get 10.
That's a gain of 6.
Here we go.
Brings up third and
180.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
319.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 21-yard line.
And they're trying something here. They fake a spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up fourth and long. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They're going for it. It's Rodgers. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
On one, right?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
14 yards.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He brings it in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
180.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. They'll couple together a yard there. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up.
And partner, did you hear a whistle? I didn't, but he must have thought that he heard one because he just spiked the football. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Again, Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And what did you think was going on there, Brock? He just spiked it on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Play action here with Rodgers. Brought in close to the 8. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for 2. Has his offense out to do just that. Going again here, it's Rodgers. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie.
1-1, ready?
2nd and 3 now. Brown on the inside give. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Burrow's going to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the...
Bengals strike first with a field goal, making it 3-0. Steelers come back, miss a 2-point conversion, and now lead 6-3. Over.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Right side cut by Higgins. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to the air now. That pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. So we'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
We see this defensive mantra plastered all over defensive meeting rooms. Tips and overthrows, we got to have those. And that's exactly what the defense did as they rallied for that interception.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. He'll start the drive with Warren. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
58!
Warren running between the tackles. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
And he picks the spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. Rodgers gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Steelers 13, Bengals 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Samaje Perine on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set.
Bengals 3, Pittsburgh Steelers 13.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now. Burrow has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go.
Motion a tight end left.
Cincinnati.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense in the hurry up here.
Shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hello, Haley.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. Looks around him, he's got space. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Into a solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. There into the red zone. Offense to the line fast.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And partner, did you hear a whistle? I didn't, but he must have thought that he heard one because he just spiked the football. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Short yardage run here for Brown. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 13-3 our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
Burrow setting up the play action. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals face a 4-point deficit. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals 10.
Touchdown Bengals. It's currently 13-9 with the extra point coming. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 13-10.
The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Has it downfield, working the left. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. His third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, this is Pirine.
Touchdown Steelers. Steelers up by 10, 20, 10.
Here comes the Bengals on offense. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running it after the penalty. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And they are fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's 3.
Trying for it with Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
At the 20-yard line.
258. 258.
Rodgers keeps this one. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Now here he goes on the boot. One in the off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight...
It's a fake. They're running for it. And the surprise does not pay off as they're turned away on that fake, Brock. A few points left out there potentially as they turn it over on downs. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Get set. 180. 180.
Now Burrow. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When you see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That one's complete right side. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. And dose of the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Rodgers from the gun. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to...
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jordan battled with the INT. Well, he had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing is Burrow. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And the Steelers get to it. They couldn't get anything after the recovery, but they will still be set up right near the end zone. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Starting this drive with a design run. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers off the play action. And he's got it! Has a layup for it, but touchdown! The Steelers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown! His 4th receiving score of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Now Rodgers going to get the Steelers set to go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring? And ring and ring. It's ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out.
Touchdown Steelers 26-10.
Gun.
Burrow now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Air it out on 3rd. And it's caught. Chase has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost...
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. This is Warren, headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They get 19 on that pickup. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. 3rd and long for him here. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
258.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to throw it. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
On one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Burrow to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready? Stop.
Here's Burrow. Brought in right side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Ryan Rico on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
258.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
That's good for us, Steelers.
And what did you think was going on there, Brock? He just spiked it on first down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
319.
Rodgers keeps this one. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He throws a bullet deep to the big game downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
At the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And partner, did you hear a whistle? I didn't, but he must have thought that he heard one because he just spiked the football. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
58.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
58.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. And partner, did you hear a whistle? I didn't, but he must have thought that he heard one because he just spiked the football. 3rd down, line to gain, 9 yards out. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. They'll go for it. Rodgers. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Finds a man, right side. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Can.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
11.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he gets it away from his end zone. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession.
319.
On 1st down, Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out third down. Looking out of the gun, here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number 1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
A gain of 12.
11.
Now it's Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, where they step the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Burrow from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. TJ Watt on the covering.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 19.
They kick the running back in motion. From the red zone now. Finds Chase on the slant. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Jamar Chase.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Get set.
At the Steelers' 11-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Brown has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Here we go.
at the 2-yard line.
Brown again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Deshaun Elliott there on the
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal.
2-yard loss. Sets up 3rd
Here we go.
down and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. McPherson's kick is good. And that drops the deficit down to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game.
Bengals score to start the third field goal. Steelers 26, Bengals 13.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
258.
Rodgers will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 4th down. The offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Brown quick on the draw here. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then you lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, can.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
On 1, ready?
2nd down now. They need 7.
Let's get set.
Going play action here. Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Johnson with a return here. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They run with Warren. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 17-yard line.
Play action here with Rodgers. Connecting with Metcalf again. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Zone read. Here's a gift to Warren. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. On fourth down, it's Rodgers. This is good, down the sideline. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Screen 18.
Oh, he taps it quick for the receiver coming across here. Ooh, awfully close to that line of gain. Stop though, made it to 46. Third down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Going for it with Warren. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Looking slant route complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety.
Bengals now make it 16 as they went for a field goal. Steelers leading 26-16 in the fourth.
Chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Right 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
He's brought down just inside the 25. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 22. Man, the Steelers have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Blue 58.
Line up the design keeper. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Win 18.
Rodgers set to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Here's the option give to Warren. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers, 1st down.
Warren once more. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go again with Warren. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
He was brought down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Connects on the crosser. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Back to throw it. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
23 yards. That's good for us Steelers. Goal at the 1-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They stick with Gainwell. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Well, they were just 1 away from the strikeout, Brock, but their 3rd attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Cut. Right 80. Right touch.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins.
Bengals score with the football, making it 26-19. Steelers then score 2-point conversion up and good. It is now 34-19 Steelers in the fourth.
And the Bengals have a first down.
A gain of 1 yard.
I'm one, right?
First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
That's another Bengals first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And they make this stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard. Brings up second and 9.
Burrow to the air now. Right side cut by Higgins.
Here we go.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
Here he is to throw.
11, 18, tight.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. Fourth down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11, 11.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They're drawing up for him. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
And what a great, great game it was for the Pittsburgh Steelers as they beat the Cincinnati Bengals 34-19. It was a great game for the Pittsburgh Steelers as they held on and won it. They could not do a lot after 26 points, but then they score, getting a 2-point conversion, and they win. Good game for the Steelers. Once again, the score, 34-19 Steelers. Go Steelers! Good job, Rodgers.